how do you feel about this game? I like the Jaguars are such a weird team because it's like they were getting like dominated by like Josh Dobbs and the Titans, in week 18 and
No,
like
they're
barely
they're a
beat.
good team, man. They turned the corner.
Yeah, but that's the whole
Um,
thing though. And then it's
they
like you
beat
watch
good
the first
teams.
half against the Chargers and you're like, this team is fucking trash. But then you
Yeah,
watch the second half and you're like, dude, they got some weapons, bro. Ingram is a thug ass tight end.
yeah.
You got Kirk, you got Marvin Jones,
Both
and
of the
like
Joneses.
Trevor Lawrence, like ever since like Thanksgiving or so,
Hmm.
I mean, he's been like top three quarterback in the league by QBR, touchdown to interception ratio. I mean, he's been like really fucking slinging it. So I think like the invincibility of the Arrowhead home field advantage, that's kind of been cracked because it's like Baker Mayfield went in and he probably should have won that game, and then obviously you had Burrow coming
People
in,
forget.
fuck them. It never forget. That was a huge performance. So like
Hmm.
this one, I actually in like the Chiefs defense is like very beatable. That secondary is pretty suspect. Run defense isn't great. I think this could be like something of a shootout. I mean, I got the Chiefs winning, but
So you think the Jaguars, the line for this game plus 8.5 Jags? So you think the Jags can lose by 8 or less, or maybe
I think
even
they're going to
win?
cover. I think they're
Yeah.
going to cover. I
Okay.
think it's going to be close because, like as you mentioned, it's like they got some thugs on the D line. Like running the ball has not
Hmm.
been Kansas City's strength all
No.
year,
But
and
the
it's like
Jaguars have a trash secondary, so like it's going to be
yeah.
Mahomes and Lawrence against two bad secondaries, just throwing fucking bombs. I think the over definitely could be in play here, but it's 53 points. That's a shit ton of points for an over under.
That's a lot for
Maybe
a
it
playoff
go. I
game.
could
Like,
totally see like a 28-24 game, and that would miss the over by 1 point, and that's like the NFL. That's probably going to happen, but yeah, I'm with you. I think the Jags keep it close. The thing is, they played earlier this year, and the Jags were down 20-0, right? Like basically going into halftime. So they kind of got buried quick. They'll Doug Peterson's a good coach, dude. We saw it last week, that 4th and 1 to ETN, that fucking
what a
little
play
fake
call!
quarterback sneak, just like
What a play call! That was
yeah,
beautiful. Those are the things I'm
halfback
like, why can't
pitch.
Ryan Day make calls like that? Those are championship winning
Yeah.
plays, man.
Well,
I mean, that's
Peterson won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. This dude
yep.
is a fucking good coach, and Staley is a dog shit coach, and we saw that in full effect. Um, Yeah, but for me, like Peterson coached with Reed in Kansas City, like before he left for the Eagles. So like,
Yeah, he was like
a
the
little bit
descendants
of
of.
mentor and the mentee. I think the Jags definitely give him a scare, but they're not going to beat him. There's no way. When you have the
Yeah.
Chiefs against either Burrow, who's never lost to Mahomes, or Josh Allen after that overtime shootout game in the divisional round last year, the league wants that game to happen. Probably a little more the Bills, but it could be the Bengals too. So,
The league's happy either way. You got Josh
yeah.
Allen
And
or
it's a neutral
Burrow.
site, remember? Because it's unfair that
Right.
the Chiefs don't get the home field and the
Oh my
championship round, so they're
god.
playing it in the Falcons fucking stadium in
That's
Atlanta.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. That's an
So
interesting
regardless
in
of
a
if
dome.
Buffalo or Cincinnati wins, as long as the Chiefs win, they're going to play in Atlanta.
Yeah, and we all know like the NFL wants the Chiefs to get through. So I'm with you. I don't think there's any world where the Jags pull this off, but I think in the fourth quarter it's going to be one possession game, and I can see the Chiefs winning it on a game winning. To me, it's like who has the ball last.
Dude,
And
Jerick McKinnon is going. He won fantasy championships. He's the opposite of the landfill. They get Clyde Edwards-Helaire back, so you have Pacheco, McKinnon, and CEH all just doing these gadget fucking plays in Reed's offense. You got Kadarius Toney is a fucking dog. Like the fact the Giants let him go is mind blowing to me.
yeah,
And then
but
obviously Kelsey's going to do Kelsey stuff.
and they
Such a
let Ingram
loaded
go
roster.
too. Now
And,
Ingram on the Jags, like
and then everyone
watch-
forgets about Juju Smith-Schuster. He's a solid receiver. So yeah, I mean Mahomes is MVP for a reason. The guy's a machine. Trevor's going to keep up, like you said. Trevor's been fucking balling. You see, he took the boys to Waffle House after the win.
no.
Yeah, he literally just Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence
no.
and his squad just pulled up into a Waffle House and we're just fucking, munching after that win.
I don't know how I feel about that. He must have hit a couple dabs after that W. 'cause
No, he was literally like geeked up in the locker room, like, "Oh, you never been to Waffle House? We're going to Waffle House." And then his fucking big ass horse face is just fucking walking through there. Like Todd Alquist looking for his chicken parm. They were fucking serving that shit up to him. I was just like, imagine just sitting at like the bar, the greasy fucking sad little bar. Wawa's is fire, but I mean, you know, the clientele in there is always, you know,
Meth
quite a
addict.
treat. You imagine just sitting there, and you just like look up, and it's just Trevor Lawrence and the squad just like rolling
Can I
up
get
there.
the omelet, please?
The fucking blonde Jesus.
Dude, yeah, he's definitely got some like, because he's a big
You
god.
used to have that flow. You used to have the Trevor Lawrence.
I had flow, but I would never say it was on the Trevor Lawrence level. I mean, he's got the flow of the gods, and the thing is, he's a
Yeah.
big God Jesus guy. So I feel like he's getting a little bit of that heavenly. It's giving him like maybe that's like a +3 point differential. Like
Yeah,
God is definitely
exactly.
like serving him some good juju out there.